that blue is amazing today. And Perast is the historic town. It's a museum town, in fact. Venetian architecture is representing the Baroque and Renaissance, and in general, a lot of history, a lot of sailors. It was the Venetian, under the Venetian ideology for the longest of all of the towns nearby. Look at those colors, amazing. This demands a photo with the other phone. Look at those colors, it's just incredible. Got my other phone. Okay, actually it's a risky procedure, dealing with the two phones at once in case of fall. Gregory, back on your walks? Absolutely, because it's so sunny and beautiful. Hello, how are you? Smartborn, great to see you. It's just now a wide angle camera lens, so see what I'm doing. Okay, wow, so special colors. So today is really about the beauty of this place. Look at that. Storm and rain over here. That means it's sunny in here. So many times I think it's either that or when it's sunny there, it's storm and rain in here. Although I can't complain, it's not too often. Now there could be some blind spots right as we are passing through in terms of internet. I put my modem on the battery charger, so hopefully we'll manage to get through this. So quiet. So very much, yes. It's actually that's also one of the amazing advantages of this place. The quietness, the reflection back into what we are. Look at this. So pretty. Powerful. Indeed, isn't it? Beautiful place, absolutely. You see, and it's also actually up the hill, so it's in a cascade style. The building. Oh, Mark, welcome. See some blue. Exactly. Finally, it has been a very, very strong, unexpectedly strong. Now this is a beautiful yard now, especially in the summer times. Actually, more so than here. And is this a jasmine? This plant that's attaching, that's merging. Look at that. By the way, I couldn't put the actual town, which is Perast, but only Kotor. I was hoping to do it, but I just couldn't because Perast is not listed. But this is under the municipality of Kotor, so that's what you'll see. There for hours exactly. Definitely, yeah. It's very, very meditative, very special, and water is just amazing. There are some mussels there. There's a guy passing with a car. Yeah, right. Wines, yeah. Not that many because normally wines are notorious for the building itself. It's deteriorating the walls, and since there is a high humidity everywhere near the water. By the way, how is the stabilization? I'm not using a gimbal or anything, so I have a feeling that I'm not stabilizing the camera that much as your guide. Yeah, it's very pretty. I didn't turn on my 3D mapping this time because I need to catch up with the previous one. And then you have some Mediterranean rosemary, and I don't know actually what's that. It's some kind of maybe a lavender, something like that. Audio, great. Oh, wonderful. Smart one, great, excellent. So I will keep this alive now, just documenting the whole of this enjoyment, sharing the energy that I feel in here. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Very, very fragrant. With the rosemary, I remember I was reading that there was one village or a few in Italy where it's very common for the cuisine to use a lot of rosemary herb, and whether that's the direct correlation or is maybe in long in that village. I mean, they are living long. It's not in the past. So, and then also I remember I was reading that the rosemary is affecting the brain, preventing the dying of the brain cells, especially with the type of the disease that the older people would have, the Alzheimer and what's the other one? Dementia in general. It's from the spectrum of the dementia. See the lines? Actually, you can't see. It's too small. But the reflection from the water. Just hold on a second to just get close a little bit. The black tiny fish over there. So amazing. Oh wow. So nice. This is a blessing also in terms of doesn't feel touristy, doesn't feel alive as well. It's now at the other extreme of the spectrum. And there's the hill we actually climbed. I don't know if I live streamed that. I think the signal was not the best. So now this will be the main square. So it's literally just 200, 300 people living in this place. So it's very tiny. Used to be much bigger. There is a museum there. You see some of the Baroque heaviness, but and then there is a church in front. Oh, and water, right? Yeah, we'll try a bit more of those. That all possible with technology. It's incredible. I'm reading this book about the electrons, the protons and quarks and leptons, and all of those elements that are comprising a fascinating reality. And it's beyond the capability of understanding, in fact, because I think the electron doesn't is spinning, but I think doesn't have a radius. It's zero. It's 18 zeros. It's that tiny, and then it's just a point mass, a point direction. It's actually fascinating. No, there is a tourism, but it's actually in the summer month. Now it's with, I think, mostly local people, very few tourists. But in the summer month, there would be hordes passing through here. So that's why I'm saying it's not so pleasant then. And right now, also, it's a little bit too deadly, I think. Too deadly? Not deadly, too much. Too passive, no community in that sense. Temperature, I would say about maybe 18 or something, 17, 18, I think, maximum today. But then because there are mountains all around, it's going to drop significantly. So let's approach the water for a moment because there is a group of people passing, and you see now It's so pretty, isn't it? That's amazing. Look at those colors. Yeah, and that's actually one of the most beautiful buildings that you see right in front. That's the museum, Perast Museum. That's where I was actually practicing the piano before I got the hybrid, and I just had the digital in this place. 10 degrees, yeah. It's not that warm in the lowest temperature. Is actually significantly less warm. Oops. Okay. Okay, let's go out of here. Yeah, I was just practicing. Maybe as a child, I was performing. I don't know that. It's actually the piano is not the best there with the reflection. Absolutely. So I just switch over here a little bit. Oh yeah, there is that's a very beautiful. You see that building? It's a Zmajevića palace and the Zmajevića tower, and they have a connection to Zmajevi. Zmaj means a dragon, so they have that connection to the medieval times and all sorts of associations. Really pretty day today. See quite a lot of people. Like a cafe life is active, especially because the weekend, Sunday, right? Is it Sunday for everybody in here? I think so. Just at a different degree of Sundayness. Oh, there is some oil spilled there. Do you see that? Some oil, definitely. So now, yeah, it's just I don't know, it's the occurrence. It's very sad. It's funny, it's such beautiful nature, and actually the appreciation is lacking. But there is the museum now. It's very powerful. And then there are all sorts of stories about it, about the town and the sailors. Look at those colors. So pretty. Now it's going to be inclined, so it won't be the simplest for me. Just, I'm tempted to get to the water a little bit. Hey, Lini, how are you? Great to see you. look at the beautiful day. It's super sunny. Thanks. Yeah, doing great. Absorbing all of the photons from that sun that's all around today, it seems. Just want to touch the water. Look at these colors. Wow. Actually, I can't touch. If I get closer, I'll fall in. Yeah, just a little bit. Look at that. I'll get closer here, maybe from the stone. It's actually not even that cold. Maybe I could have been swimming. Ah, another something in the water. Ah, another oil. Look at that. How is this possible? Such a small space of time, so much, some kind of oil. You love the colors, absolutely. Yeah, very warm actually today. About, let's see, 18. I'm just in a t-shirt. Maybe 18 degrees, something like that. So, let's go. Thanks for the bump. Super hard. Smart one. Now, let's climb. Yeah. Sorry about the, this is a parking space. Look at that wall. Actually, wall is more interesting than the parking space. Okay, so yeah, this actually smells amazing. Look at those colors. Yeah, maybe this also warrants a photo from the other phone. Huh. This looks like a completely different country, doesn't it? With these colors now from the pine tree. Yes, we are in Montenegro actually. Still can't travel. COVID restricted, but there is a lot of variety. It's pity I didn't go to the north. Maybe at some point I should definitely explore the north a little bit as well. I mean, with you. Because I think I haven't shared that much of that. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so now let's go further. I'm actually walking today, I think about 10 or 11 kilometers based on the pedometer from previous quests of these kind of walks. Yeah, almost out of the parking zone. Okay, and that's also nice a place to sit as well sometimes. So now finally into the cool light. I know. No, I'm not driving. As an artist, now this is quite phenomenon that I think is genuine. Um, the more artists I met, the more I realized it's a rule. Once you are in the art world so deeply, you can't go back. And driving is a little bit dangerous because I'm not seeing the world with the same eyes as I'm developing the style and everything. So I've decided no driving for me now. This is also a painting, photography, fantastic photo. No, actually, they are just building, believe it or not, the first highway of Montenegro is in the process of building. And there is a lot of controversy because the previous government was making some mistakes in the loans that they were taking, and then with the EU, and it's a big and small politics, and everybody taking its turn in economically profiting out of that. So I have no idea what will happen in the end. But I think they are building from nowhere to nowhere. It doesn't have a connection to be actually of usage other than that small strip of I don't know how many kilometers. So there's a lot of that happening, but isn't it? Yeah. And also, especially the color. One of my favorite painters from Montenegro, he's no longer with us. He's older generation, Lubarda, and he would be using a lot of this theme, the stones, and then treating it as a bone of a human. Like there is a famous piece, one of the famous pieces by him. It's a musician, and you're literally seeing through those. You're seeing the stone, and as if those are the bones. Actually, I've never seen this kind of like. That type of rendition. Okay, I can't actually pull out the phone now, but it's amazing, isn't it? Actually, maybe I'll finish now the stream because I want to do a bit of videoing of these colors and this stillness of the water. It's just amazing because it's just too difficult with me streaming and also doing that. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I'll see you another day. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. See you. Bye.